Hello, hello, my beautiful Capricorns. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of April the 13th to the 19th. And what general means is that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Capricorn on the planet. So only take what does and throw the rest out into the universe. Let's see what we have here for our download message and our theme this week. You're going to see some relief coming in for something. All right, let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through yet another week? Let's see what your week has in store for you. Let's see, what do you need to see, know, and expect? All righty. Okay, coming in with your first card. Beginning of the week, you have the Eight of Wands, followed by the Devil, followed by the Page of Swords. You have the Magician, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Five of Swords. The Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. You have the Four of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Coming in next, you have the Hangman, followed by the Seven of Wands and the Lovers. Okay. So if you've been struggling with something, dealing with something, obstacles in your way, you're going to find some relief coming in. Okay, whatever you've been concerned about and struggling with this week, the challenges that you've been dealing with, well, this week will be actually better. You're going to feel better. Things are going to work out better than you had expected. So you will get some relief in some situation. For everybody, it's a different thing. Now, coming in with your life or career, you've been given the card Wisdom, and it says you are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. So stepping up to the plate here, taking the lead, using your gifts that you've been given and your expertise to help other people, being of service. You could be mentoring somebody, teaching, preaching, and conveying wise information and counsel to someone. Use your wisdom and your experience because it will be very fulfilling for you. Now, coming in with that, you have the Page of Swords, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands. The Page of Swords is hearing about some information that comes in that does get your curiosity piqued. However, it comes in rather bluntly and unexpectedly. You could also be viewing some documents here and going over them carefully, listening to all viewpoints of a situation. This information you get is going to slow you down on moving forward with your previous plans because you're going to have to deal with something here. But it's honest and constructive feedback that you're going to be getting. Okay, so there's so much to learn. I think that the data may be filling up in your head right now, but if you forget to speak from the heart or it may offend others, be careful how you talk to other people. I had said this page comes in too rather bluntly, so be mindful of how you come across with your body language and your speech. You may receive some information that necessitates change in your plans, okay? Now, the Devil comes in, and the Devil is that card of letting go of things that are holding you back. What's holding you back? So you need to let go of certain things here. Maybe this is a card of addictions, addictive behavior, or repeating bad habits. Staying in a comfort zone that might not be healthy for you at the time. You may be thinking now, it's time to move on. It's time to let go of that false pretense. It's time to let go of my misconceived thoughts and negativity and toxic relationships and unfulfilling groups, organizations, or my job. So you may be walking away from something here. This is a card, I don't mind the Devil, because the Devil says you're making wise and mindful choices now to do things that are right for you. Now, the Eight of Wands comes in and says if things have been kind of slow and, humdrum, things are going to pick up. Okay, this is momentum. This is picking up speed. Things are going to come in real fast, and there's going to be a lot of things you're going to be busy with. So, as I say, tie up those bootlaces and get ready to hit the ground running and be busy. Busy is good, though, especially if you've been going through a really slow time right now. Maybe business is picking up where you're going to be making more money. Maybe, you're getting more clients. Maybe you're receiving more business. and attention. Also, this is a card of Cupid's wands. There could be somebody new who all of a sudden, bang, shows up. And also, you could be planning travel. You know, this could be booking a flight or something, because these are flying wands. Now, coming in next with your career and money card, it is your focus part of the reading. You've got cutlery. And basically, this is your business tools, needing more money, perhaps living well. Your career could be food related, sole provider, and more work. I think that you've got all the tools that you need to move forward with your business and with your job. You're wanting more money. So maybe you're taking on a side gig, a passive income on the side here, doing something. Maybe you're working moonlighting in the evenings at a restaurant, or sales at a bakery, or whatever the case is. These are just, theoretical examples. You want to live well. And so you're wanting to build up that legacy and that little nest egg. You may be self-employed, or just the sole provider, the only income earner within your circle or your family, or you're living on your own, and you need to be making the money to be comfortable. There could be more work coming in for you. Now, coming in with that, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles, and the Magician. The Five of Swords is that, you've heard me say this, that no-win situation, becoming somebody's sparring partner, allowing yourself to get caught up in that drama. You are right. You have the right to step up and defend yourself. But at the end of the day, are the risks and consequences worth the loss? Think about it. The Six of Pentacles comes in. That's push-pull, negotiations, give and take, back and forth, communication, or give and take of things such as time, effort, support, love, or money. You could be receiving something of generosity in any of those situations. You could be receiving something here in the form of a windfall, a gift, an inheritance, a raise, a bonus, a refund. Also, you could be giving this to someone else less fortunate, helping someone else out in need. The Magician comes in and says, wow, you're being showered by the universe, and the universe says, hey, pay attention to what I've given you. Utilize and use the gifts that you've been given. You've got resources here. Now, they could be in the form of time, effort, support, love, or money as well. The Magician starts off with a big dream, but he is also a wonderful manifester. But in order to do that, he's got to make his dream come true by moving forward and utilizing his resources to create it. Now, in the center position, which is your help, hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the card Empowerment, and it comes with the graphics of a key, and the key represents mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So are you ready to fully step into your power and accept all the responsibility that comes with it? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step up, and don't be afraid to realize that you deserve all of this abundance coming your way. Step into your power. Step up. You have the ability to be your own boss, your own person here, and create this wonderful thing. You've got the key here to open those doors of opportunity. Coming in with that, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. This is a great page. I love this page because he comes in with good news about the material part of your life, and often that is money. You could be hearing about receiving some money in some way or another, making more money, but seeing money coming in. However, this page is also resourceful, and he goes out there and he takes a new form of study. He puts something new on his resume. He elevates himself up into that next tax bracket of income. You could be considering that as well. Coming in with that, you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is hanging on, holding on. Could be holding on to a person, energy around you, a situation, and not wanting to let go. However, this is often to do with money. You could be juggling money and hanging on to money right now, being resourceful, not wanting to go out and spend it, not doing any emotional spending, because at the end of the day, you still have to pay that bill perhaps. Being mindful and resourceful here. Sometimes this card is called the Miser. Okay, that's okay. I'd rather see you be mindful of your money than go out and and emotionally spend, because then it comes back to bite you at the end of the day. The Queen of Swords says she's out of here. She washes her hands of a situation. She cuts through the red tape, and basically she just says, I put all my effort into a situation, and I'm not seeing the return and the resources coming in for my hard work and effort. So she cuts right through it. She doesn't put up with any guff, and she's out of there. She's solo, she's independent, and she's on her own, and she's going after her goals. Headstrong and in her own right. So stand up strong. Don't stand and put up when you can leave and move on. Coming in next, you have the card from your messages from Spirit and your guides. You've been given the card overseas, cruising along, taking your time. Now, this can mean 3 different things, right? It can be, overseas connections or travel. You may be in communication with people who live at a distance, on a different continent or maybe in a different country overseas. And you may be connecting with them. You may be getting together with them. You may be going to see them or them coming to see you. It also suggests taking your time and cruising along. Don't go rushing into anything, okay? This is the card that says take your time. Be mindful of the choices and decisions you make when you're planning something important. Because there's there is no rush. Take all the time you need. It can also suggest planning or going on a cruise. The timing answer on this card is in months. So down here in this bottom here, it says it will happen within months. You'll be doing this. Okay, coming in next, we have the Two of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups. So the Two of Cups is that card of communicating, getting together with somebody, connection with somebody. It could be a new love, somebody that comes into your life. This is a card of partnership. It could be business or it could be love. But the connection's very strong, and you almost feel this person is connected to you like a soulmate. Okay, maybe being divinely guided towards you, but you're communicating well on this level with this individual. Now, it can also represent, falling in love with somebody new, just a very close friendship that you have in your life, and you're grateful for that. If there's been any conflicts or any arguments or any unresolved situations, they're going to be resolved, and it'll be the end of a conflict. You could be receiving a gift, but you didn't expect it coming. And this is a beautiful, powerful relationship with somebody, okay? Relationships can heal. We can see it happen all the time. This is not the time to give up on love or that special friendship right now because you've had words with each other. Know that guidance is giving you that message. The King of Wands comes in headstrong, determined, goes big or goes home. Okay, he's on a journey here. Nothing's going to stop him going forward. He's like that, that little engine that just doesn't quit. He is brave and he's steadfast and sure. He's in charge of his emotions. This is the card that says he's determined. He's got the due diligence to go after what he wants. So he moves forward and he goes towards his goals. You may be taking on some of the strength of this King of Fire this week because you've got the gift of leadership like him, and it's time for you to step forward. It's your moment in the sun, and people are going to listen, and they're ready to listen to your words of wisdom. It's true that maybe you love the spotlight too, which is great, but what makes you special is that you use it to change yourself and also those around you. Okay. While in your career, you just are naturally talented at guiding others, and you also deeply care about your family and your friends, and you're always going to take time to see their needs. But having a very charismatic and heart-centered person that you are, you're going to make a difference in people's lives like he does. Go after what you want. Don't change who you are, and keep moving in that direction because you've got entrepreneurial opportunities and innovative ideas that can be coming down your path now. You've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups for some of you is saying that you may be sitting there feeling like you're missing out on an opportunity, but she's sitting there and she's not looking at the resources that she has ahead of her, new beginnings. There's a hand here and a bowl here, and it's showing her that she just has to look forward and be open-minded to things that she might not have considered wanting to do. This card says, don't let a blessing slip through your fingers. Okay. Let's see what we've got at the end of the week, future energy, and this is a new deck again, and this is an angel card deck, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a good luck card. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structure, systems, processes, discipline, and rules. You are on the right track. Spiritual guides are supporting and encouraging you to give your best effort. Success is within your reach. Stay observant at your surroundings and communicate clearly. Trust that everything will fall in place as it should. So, as we, 1, 2, 3, 4, everything's falling in sequence for you right now, and which is a good thing. Things are working out. You've got the Lovers, you've got the Seven of Wands, and you've got the Hangman, okay? The Lovers is all about making mindful and wise choices and decisions right now. And it could be on an emotional level, or it could be with someone that you're attached to on an unemotional level, being mindful of making wise choices and decisions, You need to make an important decision right now, and it's important to examine all sides of the matter very carefully. You need to probe deep into your own emotions for those answers, and the action you should take should be something you feel strongly about with your own heart. But it can also be a new relationship, an engagement, a marriage, and the return of vibrant health and intimacy. The Seven of Wands comes in, and that is a card that says you are taking care of business for you. You're being very mindful, and making the right choices and decisions that will benefit you. Standing up for yourself. There's times when it's crucial to take a stand, and it could be that you're being called to be true to yourself, or maybe be an advocate for your principles. But in your heart if this is one of those times, or if this is a battle that simply isn't worth fighting. Okay? Pick your battles wisely. Listen to your guidance and ask your angels for courage and fortitude. Don't let your fears go between you and doing what you know is right. It's possible that you might have yielded maybe to other people's needs and desires so much that you've given away your own personal power, right? Now is the time to take it back. So say yes to other people's requests when it feels right only for you, and say no when your heart tells you that they're asking too much of you, okay? It's strength in adversity right now. Hangman. Hangman is that card of hanging in limbo, waiting for something to happen, slow-mo, right? But you have the ability, when you're hanging upside down, to look at things from a different angle, right? Look at things from a different angle. So it's almost like an awakening. You're embracing your own uniqueness, giving to others in a balanced, healthy way, working for the higher good for you, and changing your priorities. It's all about looking at things from a wider, broader perspective. Okay, so maybe you should let go of your preconceived ideas and open your mind to allow a deeper clarity about a situation in your life right now. Remember, not everything that happens to you is about you. Okay, remember that. Okay, that's what this Hangman's about, looking at things from a wider, broader perspective. Don't box yourself in. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns, this is your reading. A little bit long. You got a lengthy one today. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. I'm so happy you're going to see relief. And always remember, I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns.